for the new record. It's called Low Down and Dirty. Let's get nasty.
YouTuber GodLowDown put together a questions video basically attempting to prove his assertion that atheism is a belief or a worldview. So let's go ahead and answer his questions and then see how it supports his premise.
So, all you atheists out there, ask yourselves the following questions. Number one, with no external creator, what do I believe is the best explanation for the birth of matter, energy, and space-time? What are the origins of the interactive forces of electromagnetism, gravity, strong nuclear force, and weak nuclear force?
Personally, I believe that the best explanation for the birth of matter, energy, and space-time is the Big Bang cosmological argument that everything happened in an event 13.5 billion years ago, and that expansion created all of the material energy as well as the fabric of space-time. That's my belief in what is the best explanation. That doesn't mean that I believe that that is the explanation. If another explanation comes along that's better, I'll adjust my thinking. What are the origins of the interactive forces of electromagnetism, gravity, and strong nuclear force and weak nuclear force? I don't know. I don't have an opinion on that. I know two different theories about that. One is that there were a multitude, an infinite number of possible outcomes, that the universe possibly forms and then collapses because it doesn't have those forces, and then expands and again doesn't have those forces. Sometimes it may be stable on other forces, sometimes it may not be stable on other forces, and occasionally once every bazillion instances we're going to get a universe with the particular forces that we currently have. And it's possible, according to this theory, that some of those other potentials also lead to something that could be called life, and that the potentiality for life is obviously possible with those numbers that we have, and so that's the ones we get. Another theory is that the only possible outcome for any universe is that with expansion and space-time come those particular interactive forces. I don't know which is better as an explanation. I don't have a preference, so I don't believe one over the other.
Number two, with no intelligent designer, what do I believe is the best explanation for the degree of order, function, and synergy evident in the universe?
I don't really believe that there is order, function, and synergy in the universe. I do believe that it's evident, but just because it's evident doesn't mean that it exists. The modern thinking is actually that, Turing and others, that the degree of order, function, and synergy are a result of chaos, and chaos has that as part of its mechanism. That order, function, and synergy are just apparent. Crystallization, for example, and fractals are all built on this apparent function, synergy, and order, but those things are illusory.
And number three, with no ultimate moral authority, God, what do I believe is the best explanation for the existence of objective moral values?
I believe that the best explanation for the existence of objective moral values is that there is no such thing as objective moral values. There are moral values, and they're subjective. Every moral value is subjective. Even the ones that appear objective are actually subjective. The idea that it would be wrong to eat babies is subjective. When you really get down to brass tacks, there are no objective moral values.
If you have an answer to any one of those three questions, then you, by definition, have beliefs. Say it with me. I am an atheist, and I have beliefs, just like theists do.
I am an atheist, and I have beliefs, just like theists do. But the difference is, a lot of the beliefs that I have are beliefs that a theist can also have. The questions that you were asking have nothing to do with my atheism. My atheism is the rejection of an assertion that there is definitely a God. I don't believe that there is a God. I also don't believe that there is not a God. I just don't believe that there is a God. That's what atheism is. That's all that atheism is. Just like me, a theist can believe that the best explanation for the birth of matter, energy, and space-time is Big Bang cosmology. Just like me, a theist can have no opinion on the origins of the interactive forces of electromagnetism. A theist can also believe that the origins of the interactive forces is inherent in Big Bang cosmology, or a theist can believe that the origins of the interactive forces is willy-nilly and that there are a myriad possible combinations of them that could result from Big Bang cosmology. Just like me, a theist can believe that fractals and chaos theory have order, function, and synergy inherent within them. Believe that there are no objective moral values, and in fact most theists behave as though morality is not objective. Taking all that into consideration, the idea that atheism is a belief or a worldview is nonsense.
Hello YouTube, GodLowDown here. Today I have decided to analyze a very popular atheist argument, one that I come across all the time, and one that I find incredibly